Ghosts. While Mariana was in North Carolina visiting family, I was jarred awake at 5 a.m. by a violent knocking on a closet door or wall in my darkened bedroom. Surprisingly, I wasn't very shaken when I sat up and faced the source of this intrusion. I shouted, "Who are you?" But there was no answer. Thinking irrationally that Mariana had returned, I asked, "Are you my beloved?" That's when I thought I heard a muffled snicker of the sort I detested, as it was a specialty of my deceased first wife. In fact, despite the almost total darkness, I thought I saw the outline of her head. I got out of bed and turned on all the lights, but of course, no sign of the wallbanger. Since then, another haunting mystery concerned my ancient Radio Shack clock radio, which on its left side has a 2-position switch. Clicked toward me brightens the numerals. Clicked away dims them. The mystery is that sometimes we find it set to bright, although we're sure we didn't leave it that way. This eerie switching to brightness is still occurring once a month or so. 3 days after finding the clock radio switched to full brightness, I received an email inviting me to that afternoon's healing circle, described as visions, voices, visitations, and near-death experiences. I decided to attend. The circle turned out to consist of Quinn, who was in charge of the animist church, and me. No one else showed up. While recounting my story, I suggested that I may have innocently summoned my ex's spirit, as lately I'd been enjoying a melancholy immersion in Bach's air on the G-string, because it was a major component of my master's thesis experiment during that marriage. Could my tender revisiting of that era have invited her spirit to visit me when I was alone in the house in near total darkness? And then, 4 days after that nighttime visitor, my stepson, who had no knowledge of my haunting knocker, sent me the link to actor Telly Savalas, declaring he'd experienced a visitation, convincing him that supernatural phenomena are real. Move over, Telly. Too many synchronous events to poo-poo. Now for some exercise and a hearty breakfast to postpone an early phantasmal roll call.